Communications have been brought back online, and now I can finally show you what we have been waiting for. As we enter the Mavricus Sea, we get a magnificent sight of the rapidly growing settlement of Bellari. Bellari is home to its rainy tropical weather and its fuming amount of natural resources, all of which is owned by Lord Buckeye, descendant from the once globally dominated country Townsville. After the Second World War of JD, Lord Buckeye decided that violence is not the key to victory, despite Townsville taking victory over their neighboring country, Paradise City, in which caused a worldwide catastrophe amongst all players. Lord Buckeye continues to reign by his vow of focusing on development of civilization from within, cutting nearly all efforts of military expansion in Era 3. Ever since the historic events, Lord Buckeye now strives for the ultimatum, developing new languages and architecture that is rarely seen in the JD world. Bellari, in which was the first main project of the Empire. The country has grown excellently with very little contact beyond the border, making endless claims of a formal meeting with the King of Sanguine, although the time has not yet came for that. The possibilities would be endless if those two were to combine nations once more. I hope I don't get killed for that one. Anyway, the time for global unification is at the highest point ever since the first Battle of JD. Who knows what challenges or unpredictable events might occur in the future. Although Bellari holds many stories and interesting work, we shall visit the birthplace of it all, ran by Lord Buckeye and the Armonte Empire. Central Armonte City, center point of the Armonte Empire, founded September 7th, 2021, before the age of Era 1, along with the ensuing underdeveloped city of Montula. Now, before we head south to Sanguine City, let's take a pit stop at Townsville to reckon in on the damages sustained from World War II. Townsville faced multiple TNT strikes and fire charges, which ultimately led to major destruction within the center tower and its surrounding buildings. And now to its opposing country, Paradise City. As for Paradise City, they were ambushed in the midst of an ongoing treaty with Townsville. Complete terror filled the city as underground explosives, ground attacks and fires caused the city to go into complete lockdown, only to have the city completely destroyed in just half an hour. Sanguine City, ruled by King de Walkman. Descending from Paradise City, he brings along the 5 others to accompany and help generate a new dynasty of global power and civilization. Sanguine offers absolutely stunning statues and enormous homes, all with the classic beloved traditional style architecture. The growth of Sanguine through Era 5 to the present of Era 7 has got to be one of the quickest and yet largest advancements in player history. Sanguine is loaded with rare and powerful minerals, along with a mob farm that was recently installed in the Flumen Terra Bay. Godzilla, the first ever statue, has finally been completed by King de Walkman. This is an amazing piece of art that became the center stone of Sanguine. Truly wonderful. Sanguine isn't hiding its other enormous builds, as they are keen on specific little details that make this country stand out. The yellow beacon symbolizing Sanguine's aura, beholding the massive town hall that is awaiting yet another Lord Buckeye and King de Walkman meeting. Hope they have extra security for that one. And here is the first settlement of Sanguine, home to at least 50 civilian villagers, along with lower class players that are unable to advance to eastern Sanguine. This part of town is a great look upon the advancements and historic past of the country, as there will be many more stories that are sure to come in the future. However, now we must take a look at something urgent that is happening upon the world. Bellari has gone into lockdown, as seen on the last video. We must get to Bill Gullah for the news as soon as possible.
Bellari is in the dark. A huge storm has approached us. This is a message to all of the Empire. Take cover at the nearest shelter. Avi, we must go to the central city as soon as possible.
Unimaginable events have occurred in the Armonti Empire. Strange tracks left behind from the supposed assailant. Surprisingly enough, Bellari left merely unscathed, while as for central Armonti city, they are left with glacial ice, frozen rivers, and a whole lot of reconstruction put forth their way. As of now, there are no confirmed casualties. However, we may never know when something like this could happen again. The world has been rather quite peaceful for the most part. However, things are now taking a drastic change.